Interstellar was released in 2014 and was directed by Christopher Nolan. The main characters are played by Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, Bill Irwin, Ellen Burstyn, John Lithgow, Michael Caine and Matt Damon. The film is about a former astronaut named Cooper who is brought back for the Special Lazarus mission created by NASA. The mission revolves around a wormhole which appeared 50 years ago and is just by Saturn. The wormhole leads to a solar system with 12 planets who could sustain life. To move there seems like the only solution for human life to continue because of the fact that the Earth is dying. So, to save Earth and his family, Cooper has to head into the wormhole in search of a new home for mankind.
One of the first pieces of advanced technology we saw in the video was the cryo-sleep chambers they used to sleep while not aging while time passed regularly for everyone else. They are these sleeping bags that fill with water once you fall asleep in them. Then they close on you while supposedly giving your body nutrition and preserving you. Here are the astronauts waking up Dr. Mann from one of these chambers.
The thing we find the most interesting about the film is the time dilation that occurs when being too close to a black hole. Time moves slower when you're in the vicinity of a black hole. It has to do with Einstein's general theory of relativity. It may not be as drastic as 7 Earth years per hour like on the first planet they went to, but the science behind this is accurate.
On the first planet they went to, they encountered an enormous wave. This could not be a regular tidal wave because then there would be more than only one. Instead, this wave is created by the strong gravitational pull of the black hole. However, this would look more like a bulge in the water rather than a huge tsunami, but a tsunami is way more dangerous than a rise and fall in the water that a black hole gravitational force would create. The science behind this also stems. The jumpification of the wave is of course done to create more suspense, and it's not the only thing that the movie's producers altered to make the movie more dramatic and exciting.
Scientists have also discovered a bunch of habitable planets in the universe, and none of them are orbiting a black hole like the 2 first planets that we go to in the movie. The planets that the scientists have discovered also look better than the ones that are orbiting a black hole in the movie, but the dynamic makes for a great story.
The main plot of the movie revolves around the wormhole that appeared in our solar system. We think we understand the mathematics and physics of a wormhole and can write down the equations to create them, but we have no idea how to make them. A wormhole is like a shortcut that you can take to get to one side of the universe to the other without having to travel the whole distance. The movie does a good job of portraying what a wormhole would look like. The space around it would be deserted and it would look like a hole from every side, like in the movie.
Now more about black holes. Near the end of the film, Matthew McConaughey's character falls into one and survives. Now, if you would fall straight into a black hole, you would surely die because of numerous reasons. For one, your body would not be able to withstand the enormous pressure created by the hole's gravitational pull. And also, if you fell feet first into the hole, then your feet would be traveling faster downwards than your upper body. So it would stretch and stretch until you would be pulled apart into 2 pieces. Black holes also have an event horizon, which is basically the outline of the black hole. There, the gravity is so strong that not even light can escape it. So it acts like a point of no return. When you've gone past it, there is no way of getting out. That occurrence in the film seems fictionalized, but it could still hold some truth because we don't know for sure what is in the center of a black hole. Some scientists speculate that black holes could lead to another universe. Stephen Hawking was one of them.
The ending of the movie introduces the 5th dimension, where time is seen as a physical thing and can be manipulated by will. as humans go through life with no control over time, going from point A, the day we were born, to point B, the day we die. We think the movie did a good job of depicting how the fifth dimension could look in the fourth dimension.
After escaping the black hole and drifting in space, Matthew McConaughey's character wakes up in a new world his daughter created. It's a giant spaceship, one of many, that mankind transported to after leaving the dying Earth behind. The spaceship is a giant cylinder and has its own gravity. We are nowhere near being able to create such a thing, for we don't know how to create gravity.
The reason why the astronauts are searching for a new planet is to primarily get the humans from Earth. But if that were to fail, they'd had hundreds of thousands of fertilized human eggs stored in cool containers. So if Plan A failed, the mankind could still thrive, but just not the people left on Earth. The movie didn't tell us how these eggs were then supposed to grow into babies, but perhaps there were some incubators in the spaceships they had.
There are also these cool robots that accompany the astronauts in the journey. They are very advanced pieces of AI that act exactly like humans, except for the fact that they are built like a white door that can manipulate its shape to best suit the situation it is in. As you see in the movie, they also have an honesty setting and a humor setting.
The technology we have mentioned in this video are things that could very well be created in the near future, except for the gravity created on the huge spaceship in the end of the film. The creation of gravity seems to be well beyond our capabilities as of now.
We think that someday the Earth could be uninhabitable, and our only option for survival is to find a new planet, but perhaps in another galaxy. But the question is, could we even go to another galaxy and find another suitable planet for humans to live on? The Earth becoming scorched and nearly uninhabitable by climate change is not that far off from happening. In Interstellar, the Earth has no food and no order, which could happen in a not-so-distant future. In 2009, scientists agreed that global temperatures must stay within 2 degrees Celsius or their historic levels in order to avoid extreme results such as catastrophic storms, droughts, fires, famines and extinctions. Scientists predict that this could happen by the end of the century. While it is critical to work on fixing the planet we've got right now, NASA has also been researching and exploring for other planets like the Earth for years. According to NASA's blog, it has yet to find a planet exactly like Earth, but the Kepler Space Telescope has discovered many that are very similar and could harbor life. These planets are often named after the Kepler telescope along with some number. The planets are ranked on an Earth Similarity Index. It is designed as a scale from 0 to 1, with Earth having the value of 1. The planet Kepler 452b has scored the highest on this index with 0.83 points, making it the planet most similar to our Earth that we have found in the universe. Recently, the concept of superhabitable planets was invented. That would be planets that are better suited for life than the Earth. So who knows if we might someday choose to leave our planet for a better one.
I am gonna tell you some fun facts about the film. Okay, the first one. Annie Hathaway got a hypothermia while filming the ice planet scene. The crew had been shooting for hours in the elements. She didn't want to hold off the shooting, so she just continued to shoot. All of a sudden, she wasn't sure she felt her toes, and she got a weird flashes, and finally she passed out. Number 2, Interstellar features the most scientifically accurate deception of a black hole on screen. The third one, the director Christopher Nolan wanted the film to be as scientifically accurate as possible. So he did a lot of research and met Elon Musk and visited NASA. The crew made the robot Ters for real, but of course he wasn't as complex as he was in the film. And the last one, the ice planet scene is filmed on Iceland. Iceland.
Thanks
for watching.